Good morning, everybody. It's 7:53. Welcome back to Great Day for this Friday. It's the 8th day of May. We welcome to the desk Dr. Larry Sievert. He is from Broadlawns Medical Center. Thank you for being here, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
And Doctors Quam. Make sure I say that correctly. We have Dr. Sean, Dr. Carly here.
Right.
And
Good morning.
Dr. Sievert, we're here to talk about a residency program you have over at Broadlawns that people may not be aware of.
Yes, we have a family medicine residency program there. It's actually one of the oldest ones in the Midwest, and it was fully accredited as a residency program in 1972. And we've been training doctors, family doctors, ever since then. And one of the things that we're really proud of is that we're really effectively training doctors for Iowa. And if you look at the last 5 years, 75% of our doctors graduates have stayed in Iowa, and 75% of them have gone into rural practice. Wow. And I'm an old farm kid.
Where are you from?
From rural, near Marshalltown. Actually, the town is Rhodes, Iowa, which...
I know where that's at.
Okay,
yeah.
You're an Iowan.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're very proud of the fact that we're training doctors to stay in Iowa and then also for rural Iowa. And there's a tremendous need right now for physicians in rural communities.
Yeah, that's a wonderful percentage, 75%. How often do you find a married couple that wants to go do a residency?
Occasionally.
Occasionally that happens.
Yeah, and we like couples. We're delighted with the Quams, and anytime we can get a married couple, that's a twofer. So
that doubles the punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Now you guys are finishing up your residency with Broadlawns, and then you guys decided to go to Carroll, Iowa.
Yes.
Over in Western Iowa. Why did you guys decide to stay in Iowa and do something like that?
Well, I'm also a farm kid. I grew up in a farm in northwest Iowa, and I think I always knew that I wanted to serve the state of Iowa. I feel like it's a great place to raise a family, and there's a great need for family physicians. So decided to stay in Iowa and talk to this guy, the city kid, into moving back to rural Iowa with me. So.
Didn't take much convincing.
But
in addition to that, working as a family practice doctor in rural Iowa, you can work with patients on multiple medical platforms, whether it be in the clinic setting or the inpatient hospital setting or in the ER, and that's just something that you don't get around the metropolitan area. So I'm looking forward to that.
Now, is this something you guys sought out and found, Carol, or do you guys help place residents in areas?
Well, we help, but I think they found that independently.
They had an idea.
So it can kind of work both ways.
Yeah, works both ways. I get calls from family doctors all over the state all the time wanting to know where our grads are going. They're highly sought after. So, and whenever I hear from somebody that they're looking, then I'll pass that information on to the residents.
That is great.
And then they can take a look.
Mm-hmm. So how long does a residency usually last? And how much longer do you have to go?
You go to 4 years of medical school, and then after that you go to residency, which is 3 years.
Okay.
And then so we only have less than a month left.
Oh wow!
Really, been moving that quickly.
Yes. So we're coming up on the end of our tenure there at Broadlawns, and we've enjoyed it, every aspect of it.
So how did you guys meet? You know, it's really cool that a married couple both become doctors, and then you're going up to the same area. How did you guys meet?
Yeah, we both went to Des Moines University for medical school, and lived in the same apartment building and kind of became study partners, and over time
you became more than study partners. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Really neat.
So you guys will be in Carroll pretty soon.
Yeah.
Then start getting things started.
We'll move in June, and we'll start our practice in August then.
Do you guys already have a location?
Yep.
In Carroll?
Yep. We'll be in Carroll with the McFarland Clinic there in Carroll. So.
Excellent. All right, there's a map of some of the family medicine resident alumni locations in the state of Iowa. You have to be really proud about this, don't you?
Well, we are, and we have almost 200 doctors practicing in Iowa that trained at Broadlawns. And like I said, about half of them are currently in rural practice, and so that's an important thing for the state of Iowa. It's important for the economy of small towns, and so we're glad to be a part of that.
Now, why is Broadlawns considered one of the most established programs in our state?
Well, actually there's a network of programs in the state that train family doctors. There's 9 of them, and they're all excellent. We've just been around the longest. We were one of the first ones. And Broadlawns is just a great training site for young physicians. There's lots of opportunity there for learning, and we're really able to teach them the skill set that they need to do rural practice. I did rural practice for 24 years before I came to Broadlawns, so I have a good understanding of the skill set that they need, and Broadlawns is just a perfect place for them to learn that.
What differentiates it a little bit? You say rural, it's a little bit different. Is it just the facility, what's around you? Like, what makes it a little bit different, and the training that it's involved?
Well, family doctors in rural communities do a wide scope of things. I've done obstetrics my whole career. I still do. I've delivered a couple thousand babies.
Wow.
So doctors that want to do obstetrics need special training. And a lot of small communities don't have emergency rooms.
Right.
Or emergency room doctors, so the family doctors cover the emergency room. They'll do inpatient work. So they're doing a real broad spectrum of clinical work, and it requires excellent training to be prepared to go out and to do that independently, and also to do it in a community where you know, you're not surrounded by specialists. You know, if you're in a small town, you're on your own, and you need to evaluate patients and manage them and decide how best to proceed.
And you guys feel ready and qualified and ready to
They're ready.
to attack that?
Okay, the boss said they're ready. So you guys are ready to
The
go.
stamp of approval.
I have
They're
to
ready
sign
go.
off. Okay, we're both ready.
I'm guessing your residence won't be too far from the clinic either. That's my guess.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, here we go. Here's some of the deals we have going on here. Broadlawns.org if you want more information on everything that's available. Walk-in clinic hours, and that's pretty well known in this city. You guys are available almost every minute of the day. That's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, congratulations, Guy and
Thank you.
Carol's very blessed to have you guys come over there.
Thank you, Doc. Good to see you.